Yo, what up, believers gang? How are you doing? I hope you're doing great today, wherever it is you're watching this from. And if this is your first time, welcome. This is Ghana Joshua Dalami, the analyst. I just share what I know in the chat for free for on my page. So if you're a trader, if you're an intending trader, or someone just curious about the financial market, like this is where you just have to get insight without using your own money, just seeing someone do it. This is a quick follow-up video as regards the pre-market analysis we did 27th April, which was Sunday before the market opened. So look, fast forward 2 days later, look at what's happening in the market. So go and watch that video, go and watch that live somewhere in my channel, like see it so that I have context of what's happening. So market open and we were like, normal thing that should happen was price to respect this zone, like pick up. So to pick off on this zone, but in the case it doesn't pick up on this zone, we wait for a retest around that zone and like did and like sell. But now this zone now, we weren't sure about what's up about this guy. Our major issue was this 4,700 guy, because this guy, I've been suspecting this guy like for a very long time. I've been seeing these sales, but like for a very long time, but you could see for like how many weeks, bro. Like look at what has just been happening. To do like he wants for the whole of April 2026. Look at what has been happening. Price has been riding above this guy like 4,700. Come, no break, come, no break, come, no break. And remember, I told you I asked the question some weeks back, like 2 weeks ago, that like this move we seeing on gold, like this so-called higher highs and higher lows, is it truly a like has gold really recovered, or is just a retracement? And if you check that last either the this week's video or the previous one, like we did an analysis where here this area was the 50% retracement of this major drop that happened here. So remember, I used to say if price is not riding above 4,900, like you should, even you see buy, but buy with caution. Like this was the major like thing, like buy with caution. No matter how, I'll be confident on buys when price is riding above 4,900, because there was this yeah. So these two highs, like these were two major highs that like I was skeptical. So like the question we've been one like we've been seeing higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, which confirms bullish trend. But now the question we're just asking is these higher highs and higher lows a retracement or another move of gold like to the upside? But like we will have been confident about that this um price riding above 4,900. But what if we come down, it was like getting obvious at some point that like it was a retracement, but like because like we could see it was just forming some call for weeks for the whole of April, like it wasn't going anywhere. It was just going to 4,800, bounce back to 4,700, go to 4,800, bounce back. And every time price is around here, like since from here I've like we're like, if price breaks below here, we wait for a retest, then sell from here. I've seen this sell from here since from like 13th April, but look at when it's playing out till 27th, like 2 weeks later. I even got hot in some of my accounts here, because when price dropped, I thought this was the break. Then I waited for retest, was looking for sell. Look at this confirmation I saw, but I got hot here. This guy just picked. So this, I was now like, okay, this has just been the major issue, this 4,700. But now look at, immediately he broke out below that 4,700. Like Jesus, Jesus. just close your eyes and sell. But like it's not that easy. I've been on the chat since yesterday. Like look at this one, I did it editing. So what happened back, I'll build on that story. So we were like, this was where we left off on Sunday. Market opened and like it respected that zone, but it couldn't break this high. It couldn't break this high. All of a sudden, mid-session, New York price came back. So price couldn't break this high, and like mid London, New York, it closed below, which was with the indication of the move to the downside, and it just retraced back for a retest around this zone. And look at it. But now, what happened? So you remember I told you it's one thing for you to know and have an idea of what will happen. It's another different thing entirely for you to eat from it. There is a gap. So first off, the gap is okay, being able to do the analysis, speculation, okay, bullish or bearish. That's one thing. Another thing is being able to be there, be patient, wait for confirmation around that same zone for you to take action and profit off of it. Right? They are two different things. So uh, what happened? Me, I was waiting for some sort of retracement around this level. That was why I didn't like wasn't able to like hop on this idea. You could see my markup because why? The mistake, I won't call it a well, the mistake was, you know, it wasn't just for me because normally the way price has been acting all these months, price doesn't just move like that. Yeah, it mostly forms either head and shoulder pattern or the blue pattern before it moves for like the whole of this April. So it's that same psychology, like okay, even though I saw the sell, I was like okay, waiting for like extra confirmation. Because why? The buy was actually clear. The sell idea rather was actually clear because of the what I'm gonna be sharing with you guys on the confirmation. You should take notes, back test it for yourself, and see how very effective that thing is. I saw the sell idea from here, but it was on the support level. That was why I wasn't comfortable selling, bro. Like normal thing to do, like this is the safe idea. Like then I target one to two. I saw this, I drew down. But when I saw like the like drawdown, I could afford it on my 50K pro, but you know, me, my entries, I like getting like sweet entries like this, very tight, so that in case anything happens, like my risk is minimum. So that was the main thing. I was penny wise pound fully because the everything was clear, bro. Like this low that got respected got taken out, price came. Like so me, I was thinking like this was the beginning of a move, not knowing it's already a continuation. The like move has already started from around here, like 4700, and this happened around like 12 a.m. 12 a.m. on Tuesday. So I was active 11, 12, but I didn't just open my laptop on the chart. I was like, let me just take a rest, then wake up to transact the price left. So I didn't take note of this guy. Me, all I did when I woke up in the morning around like 4 a.m., all I did was just saw this guy and I already know like, okay, there's some sort of like uh sell signal. But now I was expecting drawdown to come, then I hop on the sell. Oh boy, drawdown never came, retest never came. Price just kept melting. Oh my god. The moment price just closed below here, like me, I was just waiting that okay, since it took out these loads, like it was just gonna do some like normal reaches, take out some liquidity on the upside, like it usually does. Here, it never came back, bro. It never came back. The whole of Tuesday, I was just seeing everybody posting profits. I was jealous of everybody because like I kept seeing sales, but I wasn't like really comfortable anyway selling around here. I don't know why, you know. And me, I don't follow price. When price doesn't come to my area of interest, regardless of the move, it's better I just let it go. And that was what happened. That was exactly what happened. I just let it go. I saw another opportunity here. The same guy I'm gonna be teaching you again around here. Like another source sell opportunity here. I didn't take it. I was skeptical. One to two. Like I didn't take it until like it did like three leg rounds. But today, until today, where I got to hop on the cell phone around above 4,600, and like currently on the 50K prop challenge, I was able to make like 600. You could see, can you see it on your screen? So the target was around here, 8,000. Or like I didn't just wanna, because my normal target is to be around 500 one or 1,000. Anything there like is good. Can you see? Can you see 614.25 was what we need, and I got out around here. Yeah. So why did I enter? What I saw that made me enter this trade again? This brings me back to that what I'm gonna be teaching you. Normally everybody, I keep saying, okay, if you've marked your zones, you wait, and when price comes to that zone, you see reaction. So question is, what reaction will you see that will make you buy or sell? Which is the second thing we're going to be talking about in this video, and the second value you're going to be like getting for free in this video. So example, we'll mark these zones. Remember, if we mark red zones resistance, if we mark blue zone support. So now around support zones, what are we looking for? It's simple. Is either bullish or bearish and engulfing, which is a traditional thing everybody waits for confirmation to buy or sell. But like now, what me now I'm teaching you is based off experience, not the textbook version of things. Because if you wait for, because normally the comfortable place to wait for is 15-minute confirmation is sure, like is better. Like it looks like this. It comes in different forms, but most times like look like this. Look at the bearish engulfing. It looks like this, and this is for the sell. So around here, we'll be around places like this. We'll be looking for something like this to sell, like this. You sell, depending on the size of your account, you sell, and your stop loss below this guy. But this is the textbook version. In real life, and for the buys, like normal thing, you buy pull below here. Everybody knows this. These guys know this. So when there are liquidity hunts, it comes, you see most times it comes take out, they move. You understand? Because that's the basic thing everybody knows. Like so, many times that usual. I've seen this manipulation like the market happens like literally every day. So you see people saying took them out and price moved in their direction. But now, today, what am I teaching you? You don't even need this. You don't need to be extra sure, because me, based off experience, like around my zones, once I see this guy, I'm taking my buys, man. He or my sales. Like, because why? It gives me a better deal. Price, because people, before people waiting for this normal thing that they told them to wait for, bro, I'm getting a better deal. If I wanna be too stingy with my money, I can even break even. So I can even say if you wait for 15 minutes or bullish or 30-minute bullish engulfing, you're already late to the party. Because if you are saying this and that's the time you wanna take a long or a short, you're late to the party, bro. Because why? It works, but like it's expensive, especially if you're running a small account. You will get sometimes moves like this, draw down before it moves to your direction. So also vice versa for the sales, right? So that's the thing. Go and back test it and see. Let's check and see. Look look at look at the guy here. Look at the guy here on 30 minutes. If you go to 15 minutes, you'll see it. Look at the guy here. So me now immediately I saw I buy and sell. So just imagine you were waiting for 30 minutes confirmation. Look at where you'll be getting your buys from. Look at where your stop loss will be ideally. How much do you have that you want to do this kind of transaction on gold? Are you at the Forex or Jeffrey Benson? You cannot afford this. Well, you can, depending on the size of your account. But when you got a big account, it's smart to get good deals, right? So that was the rationale for this idea. If you go to the sell side for this reversal, go and check every reversal you see, not just gold, but everywhere. Like you see the guy, look at it again. If you go to 15 minutes, look at that confirmation again around this zone you marked, this resistance zone we mark. So ideally, what we do once we see this guy, you sell and like you save to put it below the previous high, like you target 1 to 2, 1 to 4, 1 to anything your strategy tells you to. But me, I target just 1 to 2 risk to reward. If you want to be stingy, you could not put it somewhere below. Yeah, but most times you might be a victim of this guy. Take you out and move if the price want to be wicked. So you see, the normal confirmation that like people would do is after this guy that I showed you, after this guy that body close is the extra confirmation, then they put their stop loss here. It's fine if you could wait for it, but it's not always short like this one. You're lucky that is a good deal. It's not always like this, right? If we go to another, where is another major sum again? Like, just go and check this and like put it to test. It's gonna help you get good use, especially if you're running a small account of gold. Like, if you want to wait, look at it again. Look at it again. Look at this guy. Immediately I see this guy before even this guy forms. Like immediately price like push here. I'm selling from this point, bro. Like I'm selling around this level of 4700 to the previous way. If you want to be safe, if you got small money, you could like just put it, you know. And now most people will sell from this point. Most people will sell from this point after this bullish engulfing. But this one is affordable because at least 150 pips, you know. But if you got small account, like you are getting 90 pips deal because of this confirmation helps you to get early and get it at a very good deal. So I learned this by experience on the market. So if I was awake, I would have gotten this ride and maybe even gotten out before everybody started selling, but I was asleep, a little slumber, a little folding on the arm, and poverty will pounce on you. That was what happened to me. So me now, I woke up, I saw this guy for 1 hour, like that. I was trying to be safe. That was what I didn't get. So I was trying to get a better deal. So I was like suspicious of this guy's stop loss here. And that was why like I missed this guy. It happened on 1 hour, 30 minutes, 15 minutes. So now it's now dependent on where your entry is. So this was another opportunity to like sell like well I wasn't just comfortable selling here because it was sitting on the support. It was sitting on the support. Me, I sell at resistance by at support. It was sitting on this support right here. So I wasn't comfortable even though I saw sell signals here, and that was what made me miss. But today, what made me enter here is still the same thing. If you come down to 15 minutes, look at the guy that made me enter. Immediately I saw this guy close. This guy that I saw it close above 4,600. It's not everywhere it happens. And if you want to say why did we like how did we come about this idea that like I even decided to sell, like yesterday after like movement price was like supposedly broke here, right? So normal thing to happen is price to continue like this and move to the upside. But what happened? Like price broke this same low again. So this was what gave me the idea that like okay, this buy we saw was to just hunt liquidity of these guys that were selling early here from yesterday. A lot of people sold, stop losses were here. That was why price came like liquidated most people. For me, I waited patiently, and that was how I was able to get this. So like I'm gonna drop another video. My limit has reached for this particular one, but subscribe if you're enjoying this and if you got to one or two value from this session we did, and that was how I was able to come with this idea. So I get 1 to 2, 1 to 4, and I got it. So next, I'm going to be dropping on timing. That one's going to be short. I would have continued, but I've reached my limit.